Hopefully this phone don't act up this morning. Hey everybody. Whew. I got a meeting early this morning at my children's school. And so I'm headed out a little early so I can attend the meeting and then get to work because I am in charge of my little department until the director gets back. So I gotta be front row and center, honey. Just giving, giving this morning. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Click that like button, share me out, subscribe. You know, Real Mamas is really, really trying to get back out there again, y'all. Because she just, I mean, YouTube really hasn't been a priority. Um, and sometimes when you're on your hey, Simple Meals, sometimes when you're on that journey, as far as YouTube, you hit bumps along the way, you get discouraged, you just get tired, honey, you get tired, you get tired because when your voice is different and when you perceive and basically go against the norm, your content is not as popular, you know. But um, I just refuse to think that there's not a place for me on this platform. So I'm giving another good old college try. Shout out to at Simple Meals by T Vlog. If you haven't checked out her channel, please check out her channel. I will put the link to her channel underneath this video for this morning. Um, Love going over there. She's a positive content creator. On top of that, the thing I love so much about her channel and about the recipes and the food she makes is that it looks like actual food that we can make. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get the ingredients together. They're not super expensive. They feed if you have a big family like mine, I have 4 children, 3 of them boys, and honey, my boys they can eat. They can eat. So I'm able to take her recipes and they stay within my budget. And I'm just able to, feed my family for more than just a day or two. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of the times, if I have leftovers, anything leftovers, because they love her recipes, it's bomb. A lot of times, they'll take it in their school lunch and everything else and heat up in the microwave at school. My kids do not play, honey, at all. So, check out Simple Meals and subscribe to her and her content because it's amazing. It's amazing. So, um, I dropped a short this morning, and the short was just encouragement. Um, which I got this from Unbothered Mimi. Shout out to Unbothered Mimi because she didn't know I was going live this morning. I kind of just jumped on here and did it. But um, I had just learned, and it made such a positive difference in my life that before I even leave out my driveway, before I even pick up the phone to call anybody or anyone, I call on that man upstairs first. So, I pray. I say a simple prayer and, plead blood of Jesus over my family, my friends, my household, my finances, because, you know, when you're on the verge of something great, you know it because you get attacked every which way but loose. When I say you get attacked, honey, and now I'm going through a little country part. All right, so you might lose signal, my phone might trip, but if it does, stay with me. Um, but you get attacked, and when I say you get attacked, I mean the devil. He will use anything and anybody, honey. He will even use your own kids to get at you. You understand? To throw your energy off, to break your focus. Especially when you're on to something or you're about to embark on something or take a chance on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And especially when it comes to talent or a voice that you have that needs to be heard. Um, and that voice is so powerful that it can change lives. That message that you have is so powerful that it can alter someone's course and set them in the right direction. So when you have basically that mission that I don't even know if I'm saying it right. When you have that calling on your life, you man, when I tell you he comes for you hard, he comes for you hard. Because he's coming for me. It's not one day, not one day that I haven't come across an obstacle or something that I know is a test that I know if I get out of pocket, if I say a certain thing, act a certain way, that it could be detrimental to my growth and it can set me back. And that's what the enemy wants. He wants to set you back, you know. And I'm guilty because I'm human. Sometimes you just like I always say, being a Christian don't mean being a punk. I'm not a punk. So yeah, I'm gonna give you grace for so many times, and I'm gonna forgive you so many times. And then after that, when I don't have no more cheeks to turn, you gonna get this work. That's just all it's do. You gonna get this work because sometimes people need to hear the truth, and you avoiding or not saying what other people are scared to speak is only making things worse. It's only adding to the frustration, the confusion, the anger. It's not improving the situation by you being silent. So why be silent? You can still speak your mind and say how you feel and say what you need to say to anyone and still be respectful and still say it with love and still say it with kindness and still say it with courtesy and still say it with consideration. You know, the only time you should get disrespectful, and yes, I said it, is when you keep being disrespected. And like I said, you turning all these cheeks and ain't no more cheeks to turn. Because sometimes the only thing to stop people in their tracks is the truth. No matter how raw and hurtful it might be, if it needs to be heard, it needs to be heard. And that's all there is to it. And I was that person that would support you and love you and just ride with you until the wheels fall off at the expense of myself and my values and my self-worth. And I learned very quickly that even when you, hey, Mr. Maker, that even when you do those type of things, when you're dealing with people who are so far into themselves and they don't see anything past their own situation or circumstances, all the things that you're doing don't mean a hill of beans. Don't mean nothing, you know. And then I used to look up, turn around, honey, nobody around at all. But whenever they need me, I'm a phone call away. I could have worked 2 jobs that day. You know what I'm saying? Just got finished with school, kids, everything in between. And then all of a sudden, they'll call in the middle of the night, I'm picking up the phone, and I'm talking to them, and then I'm waking up in the morning with less than 2 or 3 hours of sleep, just drained mentally, physically, emotionally, because you just called me or that person just called you and they dumped all of that negative and emotional energy just right on top of you and left it with you. And so now you carrying that with you all through the day. You wondering why you're in a bad mood. You're wondering why things are not going right. It's because you let that energy into your life. So I just learned very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I'm doing good, Tamika. I learned very quickly to just, if I see something is detrimental to my peace, I'm cutting it off. That's it. You get no access to me. None. None. And a lot and people, when people are not used to you being that way, you think that you would have shot them. You think that you would have picked them, dragged them because they feelings be super duper hurt. And they don't understand it like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So like why all of a sudden you telling me no? I'm used to you telling me yeah. So I guess my message for the day is just say no. It's all right to say no. It's all right to tell your mama, tell your brothers, tell your family, tell your best friend, tell your kids no. Especially when you know it's something that is gonna be something that's gonna hinder you. And when you're a single parent like myself and you have your family and all those responsibilities riding on your shoulders, the last thing you need is someone else dumping more and more and more and more on top of that. Because we have so much in this world that we come against and that we have to do day in and day out. We need something to replenish our spirit. We need something to replenish our minds. We need that. We need someone who's going to pour friends, family, a support system that's going to pour into us, not just take and drink. You know what I'm saying? Not just partake of us, but they're pouring into us. They're giving us just as much life as we're giving to them. So if I have anything to say this morning, that's my message. My phone is getting low, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I didn't realize that my phone was this low. But click the like button, share me out, and subscribe, and please check out my short and upcoming content I got coming your way, including a new series that's popping off just for Real Mama's channel that deals with relationships, drama, you name it, honey, you name it. So, like I said, click that like button, share me out, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next